Hey everybody, welcome back. Now today I want to talk to you about Bioshock 2. Now, as you know, I played Bioshock 1 for the first time this year and I did like it, but originally my expectations were kind of messed up because I thought it was a horror game, and playing Bioshock 1, it wasn't really a horror game. There were scary elements to it, there were horror elements in Bioshock, but it was not a horror game. It was more of just a shooter. So I went into it with the wrong expectations. I ended up enjoying it. So the whole reason for playing BioShock was they're coming out with the new game Judas. So I figured, let's play that. Let's play BioShock Infinite and then we'll be ready for Judas. So meanwhile, BioShock 2 is just kind of off in the background. I heard that game was good too. From the things I heard, that was even better than the first game. So I kept thinking about it. I wasn't really sure. Should I play two? Should I skip it? Because Ken Levine, the guy that made Bioshock 1, did not make Bioshock 2. And then he made Infinite. So I was like torn. And I just decided, let's go do it. So I played Bioshock 2 and I really liked it. It was a really cool game. So Garrett told me, he's like, yeah, dude, it's like Bioshock 1, you're a little fish in the big ocean. And then Bioshock 2 is like you're the shark in the ocean. So that was cool. I did get that feeling. Bioshock 1, I felt really weak, and that was for a number of reasons. I wasn't getting enough Adam. I ended up finishing some of the stages without collecting all the little sisters. So in this one, I made sure let's do that in every level. Let's get all the little sisters. That prompt that appears and says, "Hey, are you sure you want to move ahead? You didn't really finish everything here." That's actually kind of important. And that was in both games, but I had an issue with BioShock 1 where the map was kind of annoying. And in BioShock 2, it's basically the same map, but I understood it more. It was easier to read. Maybe it was the way they had it laid out. I had a much easier time navigating the map in this game, so that helped. And most of this game, you have a little navigator arrow telling you where to go, so that was like super helpful too. So I think in almost every way, Bioshock 2 was a step up from Bioshock 1. I totally enjoyed it. Like, if you ask me right now, which one do you enjoy more, Bioshock 1 or Bioshock 2? I'd say hands down Bioshock 2. I thought it was really cool. This was like a father-daughter story. Like, as you play through the game, spoiler alert for those of you that have not played this game, your character is tied up with this little sister, Eleanor, and later on in the game, you release her, and she gets this little sister suit, this big daddy suit. You have the big daddies and the little sisters in the first game. And in this game, you have the big sisters, which are like the big daddies, but they're girls and they're like faster and more nimble and they're really hard to kill. So it was really cool when you finally unlock her and you release her from her prison. You give her her suit, and then you could just call her in at any moment to just terrorize everybody. Oh, it was so satisfying. So cool. I really enjoyed that progression throughout the game. You're working with her, you're trying to find her, you release her, and then boom, you get to use her, and it's awesome. I really like that. I really dug the whole system there. That was really cool. And then the big sisters in general, awesome. I like those more than the big daddies. They look way more menacing. They're fierce. That doom you feel when they're finally starting to come for you. Like, you have the little warning that pops up on the screen, and it's like, all right, get ready, they're coming. And the music ramps up, and they start chasing you down. It's really cool. Um, yeah, I can't recommend this one enough. Compared to Bioshock 1, you kind of have to play both of them. So now that I've done this, I would definitely say go back and play it. Bioshock 1, I enjoyed it. Like, I would say play Bioshock 1. But now, after playing Bioshock 2, it's like, oh, yeah, definitely. You should definitely play 2, and you need to play 1 in order to enjoy 2. They're totally tied together, and it would be so confusing jumping straight into 2 without playing 1. So I don't know. I really liked it. I think just about every way they could improve the game, it was improved. So that was a lot of fun. I ended up beating it over 2 days. All of last week I was gone for my birthday. I turned the big 3-0, and part of what I wanted to do was just kind of hang out with my friends and play games and just relax. So spent 2 mornings. I would wake up, make some coffee, sit down, drink my coffee, play Bioshock 2. Oh, it was great. I really enjoyed it. I will definitely recommend this to other people. I think you should go check it out. If you have PlayStation Plus, I know this is on PlayStation Plus. You can get Bioshock 1, 2, and Infinite. So this is a great time. If you're a fan of the series or you're looking forward to Judas, go check out these games. I'm sure that Xbox has them available over on their system and what is it, Games with Gold or Game Pass or whatever they're doing now. Great game. Check it out. I can't say enough positive things about it. I don't have a lot of footage to show you guys because the way I played the game, I didn't have my computer set up to record, and I wasn't messing with that. I was just looking to play a fun game and enjoy it. I didn't really even know that I would be doing a video on it, but after playing it, I had such a good time. I figured, why not share my thoughts with the world? So there you go. I am one of the other thousands of people out there saying Bioshock 2 is awesome. I love Bioshock. Very cool. I am ready to go into Infinite now because I'm a little tired of the underwater aesthetic. I'm tired of being in glass tubes and water leaking in. I've seen enough of that now. So at least in Infinite, it goes into the sky, and maybe Bioshock 4 will be in the Antarctic if they ever do that. But looks like Judas is going to be in space, so we do have that continuing change of setting. So that's nice. I think that'll do a lot because not that there's anything wrong with it. The ocean is cool, but it's just like, how much are you going to do? You're going to use the same set pieces how many times before it starts to get old? And that's another thing, too. The set pieces, they really did a good job in 2 with using the NPCs because in Bioshock 1, a lot of the time I felt like it was empty. You would go into these areas and you'd see another character like through the glass or kind of talking at you during a boss fight, but there wasn't that much interaction. And then in this game, I felt like they would set up areas with these NPCs kind of like acting out different scenarios or doing different things, and that really added to the believability of the world. And not that it's super populated at this point, but it helped make it feel less barren, and you kind of got the connections between all of these different characters, like the splicers and the big daddies and the little sisters, and it made a lot more sense. So I really enjoyed it. Check it out. It was short. Like I said, I beat it over 2 days, 2 mornings. Want to say about like 8 to 10 hours it felt like. So yeah, not a super big time investment either. So that's all I got to say on Bioshock 2. Thank you for watching. If you liked this video, make sure to subscribe. I will be doing Infinite sometime before Judas launches, and then when Judas is here, we will be covering it on the channel. So until next time, I will see you later. Goodbye. This video is brought to you by your support on Patreon. Visit patreon.com/GrouchyGus94 to help support the channel.